Hey guys, bringing you a brand new video. This time I'm going to go over some good dividend stocks that are under $10, so pretty cheap. Real quick, I got 5 right here. You'll notice Ford's over $10, but I will say about that, it's hard to get good quality dividend stocks that are under $10. You're going to be wanting to purchasing your more renowned and noticeable companies, your Home Depots, your Apple, your Walmart, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, T-Mobile, things like that. They're a little more pricey, but they're more sound dividends. But a couple things on that, you got to think too. They started, below $10 at 1.2. I'm not saying these are the next those stocks, but these are some good ones to get into. And two, if you enjoy the content, please subscribe. It really means a lot if you're a new viewer. It helped me out a lot. But yeah, we'll get right into it. I'll give you all the tickers. We'll kind of do the cost breakdown, and I'll go over each individual stock a little bit. But first, we got ticker symbol ABEV, AUY, Ford, PANL, and UMC. So this is a tracker dividends, just simple you can use to kind of look everything pretty nicely. What I did was I bought 100 shares of each, or I have 100 shares of each in the portfolio I made. And 100 shares you can start writing comfort calls, so that's why I used 100. Just a nice round number. Excuse me. Going on here, so let's see. We have the average cost. So we got, this is almost $3, $5, and 7.16. Ford's obviously more expensive than $10, sitting at mid 16s right now as I make this video. Dividend yields all pretty good until you get to UMC, but I'll get into that one in a minute. And then this is what you'll make with 100 shares of each one, basically annually. So that's just the percentage off of $100 almost. Excuse me. But yeah, this is just how much like cost basis and percentage and everything. Not $100, 100 shares. Excuse me. So $10, $12, $60, $30, and then $80. Obviously, this one's more because the dividend yield's higher, and Ford's gonna be more, but it does cost more to get those 100 shares. But yeah, moving right along, we're gonna get into just one. I'll kind of give a brief description about it, and you can kind of go from there. This is ticker symbol AU. They do, I believe this one's about gold. Yeah, gold mining, which is obviously a big thing, jewelry, and there's a lot of electronics that use gold for conducting and all that. So I have it pulled out on their max view. So basically since they IPO'd, so back in 01, it's trading around those prices right now. So I would say the $5 target or price point is a pretty good entry point. And then you get that solid dividend at, what was it again? 3.63. Or I'm sorry, this is AUY. 2.37, which the typical strong dividend portfolio has around a 3 or 4% gain in dividend yield. Moving on, we'll just delete this, less clutter. This one is United Microelectronics Corporation. This is one that's the higher yield right now, as it's red since IPO, but I believe in this company too because they make chips, microchips in Taiwan. Everything is not looking it's looking a little too spicy in Taiwan right now, but basically what they do is top article, they will suffer if China invades. That's obvious, but they make microchips. They make just different types of semiconductors, and what was the other thing they made? I read it. Microelectronics, chip makers, simple stuff like that, which as we grow into a more and more electronical demanding world, we're going to need more and more of that. And I think that's kind of what happened here. This was back in early 2000, like 2019, the spike. That's, I'm guessing, when Biden became president. I think this is just a guess on the correlation to the price. And since he's more for electronics and green energy, that's when this stock probably took off, or they signed a deal, or it could be a number of things. But I think this could have some growth into it as we move into a more evolving future. Next, we have ABEV. Their yield right here was 3.63, so that's a strong yield. That's been between that 3 and 4%. And what they do is they are producers of alcohol. So I can't tell you what types exactly. I'm sure I could look through these articles with you, but you can go to any liquor store and you'll see their label on the bottles. Again, I don't know exactly what, whiskey, tequila, rum, I don't know exactly which one, but they make alcohol, probably all of that. Past 5 years, let's see, you could have gotten, there used to be a penny stock back in around when I was born, in the 98. They did top out around $10 back in 2013. I don't know what that was. They've been on the decline since, but this 297 is kind of being stagnant with their price earlier before the spike, so that's a good sign. And their dividend yield was, what was that? Yeah, just between 4%. So that's a good stock too, to keep around, and it's cheap. Obviously, that's what we're looking for in these under $10 stocks. We'll do Ford last. Here we have ticker symbol PNL. PNL, and they are a logistic company. So super simple, super straightforward. Where are they based out of? I know I read it before in the article. I think it was on this website. The linebackers, obviously, not just in that. But no, I read them out. They're trading for 540. They're down from their all-time high, but that's when they IPO'd back in 2013. They just weren't worth that much. They came down, but they've been trading high threes, low fives, for the past 10 years almost. So that's a good sign. They're kind of not much room for growth, but a good room to get into and kind of have that steady dividend income. I believe too, all of these pay out quarterly. All the dividends I talked about. Moving forward, we have Ford. They have been coming up recently, which is incredible. Their all-time high back in right around when I was born. I was almost 1 year old. 32. I think since then they've had stock splits, but they're a good company. Obviously, they've been around for over 100 years. They'll be around for another 100 more, I bet. Especially with their move to electronic vehicles. They're even undervalued on this, which is surprising. But no, they're a good dividend too. I think they got mid threes, which is what people look for. They don't cost that much either, 16, 30, 43. It's definitely a good stock to get into. But yeah, these are some good stocks to get into if you're looking for cheap. Again, I would invest in the more expensive ones, like I said before, the Home Depots, Apples, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, stocks like that for a better sounding portfolio. But again, they have to start somewhere, and these could be stocks that are those stocks starting somewhere. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.